I'm about to play these next 6 games, man, and I'm trying to get 40 home runs or more, 100 RBIs or more. I'm in a slump. I'm in a hell of a slump right now. You know, oh boy, coming off the bench. So I got 5 games, bro. I got 5 games because I'm coming off the bench. So this ain't even a full game. This is just one at bat. So after this, I just need 2 home runs, bro. 3 RBIs.
Yeah, we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and
2
still
home
nobody
runs, 3
out.
RBIs.
How about it? The center fielder.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What up, Keandre? All right, let's go.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think
If I didn't use that perk, that would have been a foul ball.
With sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he
Yeah, if I didn't use that perk, that would have been a foul ball, bro.
And gets the punch out.
That was down the
that'll bring
line.
up Tyler Wade. Grounded to short. Turner has
Wow.
it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Intentional walk. Oh, my phone ringing, so I'm gonna hop off for a hot
They're going
second.
to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Center fielder number 6, Mario Rodriguez.
Skied into straightaway right. Weaver is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in best case scenario. And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The blocks from the Capitol building. We welcome you to Nationals Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the. Striding in now for the Nats, Corey Dickerson. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Now the 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Pena. He drew a walk his first time up. Bishop, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one, here it is. This is line to left.
Pick it up.
And that's in there, base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Lanier.
Shortstop, Johnny Lanier.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Bouncer up the middle. Ullman ranging up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Striding in once again, Jordan Weaver. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in once again, King Bishop. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
King Bishop.
From the stretch. Hit down the line at first.
Come on.
Kepler is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over for Miami. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dean Denson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked.
Ready once again, King Bishop. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Bryce Pena. He singled his last time up. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 3-2 pitch.
Run it out,
Hit back up the middle. Reynolds moving to his right, and there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Wendell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lanier is there for it. And that retires the side. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Into the box, Johnny Lanier, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases. Right here. 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Pena. Bishop stands at second with no outs. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Joey Wendell.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. To his left, Reynolds. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelet. So digging in now, Eddie Aparicio. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Denson ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins on top, 7-1. In now for Washington, Arnold Iwamura.
Catcher, Arnold Iwamura.
Last strike now for the Nats. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Isaac Robeson earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Up next from Miami, King Bishop. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the out.
Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0.
Dig, 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 dig.
To his left, Franco, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Panic is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Tomas Telis, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Pulled toward right center field. Wendell is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop on the move.
Relay,
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
No running, no running. Cut home, cut home.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Reynolds on second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 43, Cody Allen.
King Bishop will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning here from our nation.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. The opener of the final. Jamie Callahan, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Pena at second with 2 down.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Eric Hidalgo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fly ball out toward left center field. Nowakowski moving to his left, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Lifted into center field. Bishop has it in his sights. 1 down. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Next for the Mets, Oliver Manuel, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rivera is after it. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this.
Ready now for the Marlins. King. Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He popped out in his first trip. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get...
Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Bishop sprinting after it. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Wade leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
On the bag, right here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Dig.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3. They trail it here 3.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Miami... Robert Gesellman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Rivera. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac? Ready now for the Marlins. King. Bishop. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. At the plate, Joey Wendell, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The 1-2.
Make the turn, find the ball, make the turn.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.R. Urban. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Urban.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in to try it again. King. Bishop. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Urban is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And that'll bring up Gifton Gope. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is under this one. 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL. Digging in once again, King. Bishop 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 2-3 go. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bishop coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Cut hold, no runner.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now batting, center fielder,
hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Wade takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.R. Urban, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 0-1, here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Nowakowski facing back, still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming.
Ready for another chance. King. Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Miami down to their last strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Scope is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win in. And a welcome to Rene Francisco gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, George Rosado. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bishop giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Alvarez sets. Here's the 1-2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped high in the air. Rosario shading to his right. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joey Wendell would be next. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikks. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in ready once again. King, Bishop, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-1 the final total in today's game.